Thank you, everybody. Welcome to another Chronicles review with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. It is 2/3 of the ninjas here today. It is I, Cosmic Boss, the host with the most. And to my left is Aranya Mist, the lady ninja herself. And so we are here in Dallas for Texas Frightmare weekend. We attended the event and we had a lot of fun. We got some stuff to show y'all because she spent a lot of money. A lot of money.
It wasn't a lot. It was a little. It's important to
It's a McDonald's paycheck worth of money that she spent. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff, and we gonna jump right in here. We gonna show y'all our stuff first, and then we gonna talk about the event. You're gonna see some pictures pop up, and we'll talk about those as they come across. But yeah, first up, I'm gonna go first. Shout out to this one because at one booth had magnets and movie posters and everything, and so she let me get a magnet. She made me pick out a Godzilla one.
Yeah.
She made me pick out one of the derpier ones. Now, I love Godzilla going back to the original 54. But so we gonna show the one she made me get last. But first up, I got this Jessica Rabbit magnet. There you go. This Jessica Rabbit magnet with her performing, singing. And second, anybody that knows me knows I fuck with Scooby-Doo heavy. So I got the gang in the Mystery Machine, which if I ever hit the lotto, I'm getting a van and I'm painting it Mystery Machine colors. It might not be a van. It might just be one of them 6-wheel tanks, but you know. And then I got a Godzilla one from the 54 movie, the original, of him coming over the mountain for the first sighting of him. The first appearance of him. And then I got this one with his son. The one she made me get. Godzuki, as his name is. And he's blowing his little breath. Which, unlike his daddy, is not atomic breath, it's just vapor smoke. And the reason you're laughing is because he is the most inbred looking lizard you've ever seen. So, I want to get that close up so y'all can see his face. Let's see, yeah, he's the hills have eyes of Godzilla monsters. And you can see his daddy back there like, this is my son for real. This is my.
But he love him the same.
He gonna stick beside him. So those are the magnets I got. But anybody else who knows me, I only got one other thing. But we got these magnets, and you'll see the posters on hers from, I believe this is it, Chaos Unright.
Yep, I was like, I don't know what that is.
Chaos Unright. And so, yeah, it is Chaos Unright at Facebook. Also, the Sideshow at Facebook. So, there you go.
Really nice people, too.
Really dope people.
Very patient.
Yes. And then at Elm Street Toys, they have an online store, and they're also based out of Allen, Texas, elmstreettoys.com. I am a Ninja Turtle fan. I am a horror movie fan. Love Ninja Turtles. I had so many. Oh, you don't want to look at it. The one you picked. So anybody knows me. I've been a Ninja Turtle fan. I had the action figures. I had the Terrordrome. I had the van. I had the blimp. I had all the stuff from the 80s cartoon as a kid. I had the Radical Toads and all that. I had them all. But anybody knows I love horror as well. I love the Universal monsters. The original Dracula, Wolfman, Mummy, the black and white Frankenstein with Boris Karloff, all them. Love them. And so I didn't know these existed, but now I have to collect the whole set. So I started off with the best turtle.
Agreed.
Michelangelo, aka the Mummy, by NECA Figures. And so before I open it, I will show you the back and just oh look at it through ancient dust and pizza crust lurks Michelangelo as the mummy. Look at him. Mikey comes to life. Unbelievable turtle terror awaits. Is it dead or alive? It's a toy, so don't be quiet. Just just look at him. The party dude is out of his tomb. Like, oh man, beware the curse of Cowabunga. You've been warned. Like it is just dope. Let me just open this.
Hey, boss.
Yes.
April O'Neil is the bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saw that on the side.
They're on the side.
Uh,
I'm gonna show them.
I about to say
But
because the place where I work at, we sell them. I thought you knew about them. I'm sorry.
what? Oh,
Yes.
oh, we gonna tussle when we see each other. So as you can see,
That's what they say.
the ring light. So let me angle it. There we go. And so there he is in all his glory, multiple heads, a cobra staff, ankh, nunchucks, different hands. Oh, look at him.
It's really dope.
He is
I
good.
wasn't aware of it either.
And
He
so
totally fanboyed y'all.
I did.
Don't
I
think
stood
that he
there
was
for
all
like
cool.
15 minutes
He
later.
was like, look, I was like, what are we doing?
And so,
I'm confused.
but as you can see on the side of the box, they have Michelangelo up top. They have uh Leonardo as I don't know who Leonardo is the monster of. Maybe a hunchback.
He looks like a hunchback.
Maybe a hunchback. Raphael as Frankenstein's monster and April O'Neil as Bride of Frankenstein, who is not pictured as Donatello. They had him. He was the Invisible Man.
Oh, that's what you kept saying.
Yes.
He's like, the Invisible Man. And I was like, somebody
Right. Right. So, which if y'all have not seen that movie, go watch. Not the original, the new one.
Really good.
Really good movie. But yeah, so now we have to collect all 5 of these. So I have 4 more to get. So
Pretty dope.
love these. And so that is everything I bought because I was conservative for the first time ever. And so
And I was not for the first time ever.
and so
That
now
was the fuck I wanted.
and so I'm gonna be here for about 2 hours. So you go ahead, you get started.
So if anyone knows me, they know that I'm a full moon fan. I love Puppet Master. I love subspecies. Not necessarily the gingerbread man or the evil bong. Not those.
The Turkey Terror.
I have some of those movies, but I'm a big Puppet Master person. So I have a half shelf of Puppet Master things. I have Torch, which is the one who blows fire.
Mhm.
Not really the one I wanted, but that's what they had. What was that, last year?
Yes.
Okay.
Last year.
So whenever full moon is here, I try to get something from them. So this year they did not have the baubles that I wanted, but they had the mini versions. So I got Jester and Blade. Blade is the oh no, okay. Blade is the one that looks like Jack the Ripper. The Jester, of course, is the clown one whose faces spin and change. I didn't get a card from Full Moon simply because if you know, you know. Like, I mean, like Full Moon is a whole company that's been out forever. So give me this. No change in the light. Anyway, so wait, did you say this came from that? What's this then?
I think that's where you got your Necronomicon.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyway, so on to the next. Piggybacking off of Jared's Magnets, I got horror movie posters. I went on an Evil Dead-a-thon. Here's the first Evil Dead. All right, poster for my shelf. Here's the second Evil Dead.
Dead by God. Dead by God.
Boom. And
Mummies with the maggots now.
Evil Dead Rise.
That is forever what we will refer to that one.
Right. I was-
Mummies with the
I was
maggots.
telling Boss when we were getting them, I was like, give me the mummies with the maggots one.
Look, they had a lot of great Evil Dead posters, including the foreign film version posters, which were really dopely
They
done.
were.
And then there were two of the mommies with the maggots ones. One with her had that gnarled finger, and so but yeah,
I got
very
those.
dope.
Yeah, these little posters are really nice. And since Sam Raimi was there, they had a lot more Evil Dead stuff, which is what I was betting on because I needed some more stuff for my Evil Dead shelf to kind of complete that. And piggybacking off of that, shout out to Dead Dave's Designs, Handmade Horror. Can't see that. All right. It looks like it's Dead Dave Designs on Facebook. And there is a QR code on the back. He made this lovely Necronomicon. Oh my God. It is a box for treasures. I won't be putting anything in there unless it's Kandarian dagger. But he made this awesome Necronomicon. This one looks like the one from the original Evil Dead.
The original, yeah.
So then I just have two more to collect?
Two more.
But I want them to look like the ones, if you know, you know. I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody.
Nope.
But yeah, here's my Necronomicon. If you know me, you know I've been looking for a full-size Necronomicon forever. And I took the plunge. I'm sorry, on the side, there's an ear. It hears you. Yuck. Yuck. The next one I think I'm looking for, in case anybody hears this and is the one with the teeth. I'm looking for the one with the teeth. Because it has teeth. So anyway.
And then we'll work on the third one, the one with the wings.
Right.
We'll work on that one last.
Exactly, because it'll be a minute. So then I'm gonna skip around because this is easy. So here is a hammer that has blood on it. It's a foam hammer. I did not get the business card of these people.
No, we didn't.
I didn't think I saw any.
I don't think they had any.
They just had a bunch of little toy props, and I needed a violent tool for my costume for August. So this will be my violent tool. I decided I wanted a hammer because the back part. Because if I was like a monster, I'd be like, clock. Wait, no, clock. Blood. Like that's the way I would do it. I was beating him the whole time with this, and people were cheering. They were excited about it. So I was like, hey, whatever floats your boat. So I think I'm gonna say this for last.
Oh, here we go.
Shut up. So we went to this one place. Didn't get a card because I didn't have any.
No.
But they have the flags that are like horror movie flags that you can hang on your wall?
On the wall, like tapestries and posters and stuff.
Yeah, and they had t-shirts and stuff like that. So they had grab bags.
Mystery bags. So
if you know me, you know I love a mystery bag. It can have marbles in it. I don't care. I just love mystery bags.
Every time we go to Conpalooza, we got to stop by the mystery box store.
Because I'm just that person. Like I just love not knowing what's in there. So I told Boss that if I get a shirt that I don't want, and he can have it, I doubt that I'm going to give you the flag.
Depending on what it is.
I mean, it's horror though. But the shirt, I'm funny with shirts, so we'll see on the shirt is. He knows what I'll keep and what I won't. So.
Oh, and then like y'all will know by the way the sounds that she makes, depending on what it is.
This may be weird. Is it the what?
Oh. My shirt. I just got a shirt, baby. Midsummer. Hey, we piss on trees out here. Hey.
You want the bag for it too?
No, I'm good.
Oh, figure. And it's tie-dye, so it's right in the
tie-dye, yes. Island vibes, because I'm an island boy.
But I told him it was a high possibility he was going to get the shirt. Because there's very few shirts that I actually want to wear.
You know what would be great if the flag is.
I'm keeping the flag this midsummer. I'm going to be pissed off, but I'm still keeping it. I get to keep something of mine.
Dream Warriors, no whammies, no whammies.
They got the not English words on it.
What is it? Wait.
Oh,
wait.
It's American Werewolf.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is nice.
American Werewolf. Yes. Look at that. Hold on. Look.
Yeah, you hold it. Your arms are longer. That's really nice. Yeah, like that. That's a keeper. That's nice.
Absolutely.
Oh no, it says Scooter calls dibs. This is nice. Like I'm with that. Like, and they were fairly cheap. What were they, like $10?
Yeah, 10
$10 for
each.
the grab bags.
Mhm.
So I just got one shirt, one flag, because I thought, why not? I I love grab bags and mystery boxes. All right, so yeah, last but definitely not least, shout out to Daniel. You were an amazing human. From Misfit Toys in Houston, Texas. If you've never been, y'all, you gotta go try it. You can't see anything but Skeletor space, but you gotta go try it. They have 3 locations.
3 locations because they just opened the brand. Well, one will be brand new opening in what he said.
That'll be the 4th location because my location just is the newest one out near Katy.
Okay.
So
and then there's the one in Montrose.
Right, and the one on Yale.
Heights. Yeah. So great people.
We've been following them for years. They are amazing. They're always great customer service. They come to every event. We've been to their locations. They're having, what did he say? Was it a soft opening or a grand opening on the?
I think they said grand opening.
Okay.
And they have a big old 2-story building, I think June 6th.
Yeah.
And they had 600 square feet to nothing but horror stuff. And so
we're excited. We're going to try to check that out. And this one has the 1802 Yale Street location. They do have a Facebook. Follow them for all your horror needs. They always have great stuff. And speaking of horror needs, if you follow us, you know that I have a Hellraiser shelf. And I love my Hellraiser show. I wanted more Cenobites. I already have Pinhead, but there's a caveat. So in the first Hellraiser film, there is a wheel of pain or thing of pain. I gotta turn it.
Yeah, turn
so
it.
They don't see the.
So we don't get demonetized.
Right. So this situation here has all kinds of entrails and things of that nature on it. It has adult things on it too. So I had to turn it away. But it, in essence, is what they took from different people and they put it on a wood thing that spins. So you have Pinhead, you have the little wheel thing that I've been looking for years. I was able to get that with Misfit Toys. We're not going to show the genitals because we don't want to be demonetized. However, there's lots of organs and faces and all kind of different stuff on here because it's really gross and I love it. I'm here for it. I love gross things. Kind of sticky, which is weird. But that's amazing. That's going on the Hellraiser show. Reasonably priced. I've been looking for this for a long time and I've been pricing things and trying to figure out how I can get that home. And I walk in and boom, there it is. And it is a reasonable price. So shout out to them because they're amazing and they always have what you want. And if there's something that you want and they don't necessarily have it, talk to Daniel. He's amazing and he can help try to find it for you and, get you a reasonable price. So shout out to them because they're dope. But in case y'all didn't know, Texas Frightmare is my event because Boss's event is Comic Palooza.
Yep. So
if you've never watched any of our videos, we always, he's sci-fi boy and I'm horror girl. Texas Frightmare is my event. This is my Comic Palooza. Normally our hauls are you have a few things and I have a lot of things for Frightmare. and for Comic Palooza, I normally have a few things and he has a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So they recently moved. This year's the first year they were at the Irving Convention Center. We enjoyed that area.
Yes.
Because it is so much bigger and the air is nice. Because at the hotel, it just got really stuffy and there were people laying outside in the lines and it was a lot. But this space is a lot more spread out and you didn't feel so hot. It was, you had an area to be able to walk through, see people, and still get the Texas Frightmare experience rather than it feeling like a con where you just see people from a distance and you're just like, I don't even know who that is. Like you can still do the same kind of walk by as you do before. Lots of people cosplaying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we always look forward to. Here's some pictures. This gentleman is always at the events.
Yep, dressed as Ryuk from Death Note.
There you go. Because I was gonna butcher the name. And shout out to him because he's on stilts or something under there, and I can barely walk with my regular legs.
Mm-mm.
So I wouldn't make it, and I know it's hot in there.
Waiting bone set up.
On the floor. um, but shout out to the Terrifier. The Terrifier was actually there.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. He was actually there for photo ops and stuff. There were lots of people dressed as different versions of the Terrifier, which I thought was really dope. If you haven't seen the Terrifier, watch it carefully. It is very gruesome at times. Not to me, but that's what other people said. So I was like, okay, sure.
This dude was
amazing.
A great zombie.
Amazing.
Probably the best zombie cosplay I've seen.
I agree.
In a long time.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, I should have took video, but he was awesome.
And he was actually growling and coming towards the camera.
Right.
So it wasn't like, and he's walking around in character the whole time.
Right.
That's dope. I know his face was hot.
Ooh,
he was sweating under there. But he was amazing and he looked amazing too. I don't know. Is he from The Walking Dead?
I don't remember. But then this guy dressed as the original Wolfman, like Lon Chaney version. So shout out to him because there was not a lot of Universal monsters.
That's true.
Out there. Like he was probably the only one I remember seeing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Unless you count and we didn't get a picture of them, but remember the monsters?
The monsters? Yeah, they were there. There was a couple dressed up as a monster with Grandpa. And then this guy was that Sid Haig's character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Captain Spaulding, is it?
I don't remember. I think maybe. Because that's not from Hell. That's from
House?
The Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. Okay. Yeah, and so he I just wanted to take a picture, and he was like, "You don't want a selfie?" I was like, "Shit, let me get in."
Right. He's like, "Come on."
Yeah, right. So I got a selfie with him. But yeah, there was a whole lot other stuff. And this Jason here, Burlap Sack Jason.
We saw him when we were in line checking in. I said, "We're getting a picture of him."
Right.
Burlap Sack Jason.
From Friday the 13th, Part 2. Jason's first appearance.
Yep.
And Burlap Sack Jason. And he was like, and I was like, "Hey, can I get one with you holding up the pickaxe?" He obliged.
Yeah, he
got the action pose. Super nice.
He was hot in that Burlap Sack. And tiny hole.
Like, we love Burlap Sack Jason, especially when his face is revealed. Ooh. Oh, bless him.
Yep.
And then this was just this one is like, take a picture of it. I can't do it. I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna hide in this corner. And so I took this picture of this lovely person dressed as a red and white clown. I didn't get a name, didn't get a card. I believe it's an original character. If it's not, it's escaping me who this is.
You're not asking me. I don't keep names of clowns. So there's that.
Yeah. And so up next we found Billy from the first Scream movie.
Yeah.
And he was like killing Erana.
And I was like, please kill me. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, he is pretty hot. Okay. And I was like, wait, he's kind of fine. Hold on. Yeah, kill me with a knife. And he's like, here, hold the mask. Absolutely, kill me, Billy.
Yeah. Anyway, this will be censored for families and children. So yes, and so yeah, he was a dope Billy cosplayer. And there was even some other Scream people there that had the voice recorders.
Yeah. But we lost them.
Oh, we lost it because we turned around and they disappeared.
You're right. We turned around for 2 seconds to get this Necronomicon situation.
Right.
And turned back. They were gone, but they were talking into the voice box.
They were each talking to each other.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Oh, man. Just like the first movie, they sounded like them.
Yeah, that was cool.
Really cool. And so, there was some other pictures we took. But yeah, Texas Frightmare, man. And this young lady
amazing
was behind me.
I was like, I said, boss, turn around, get a picture of her. She looked amazing.
And we were all scrunched up because where we were, there was super traffic in this aisle. And she just had this prosthetic glass all in her lips. And it was just, oh man, she was dope.
Yeah.
So like
yeah, we had to get a picture of her.
Right.
She did it.
Right. And then the solution is delicious lips. And we had these two plague doctors and plague nurse.
And if you don't know, boss loves being a plague doctor.
I love like the way that whole thing came about is we were Party City looking for Halloween costumes for you. and I as I often do when shopping with this one, I wander off and I start playing with shit. Because I am bored. I have the ADHD. So I came back up at her and I had on the plague doctor mask and she was like, where did you get that? And I immediately said, the only solution is delicious. And she laughed out loud.
So loud.
So loud.
It echoed aisles.
And she was so mad because she does not like to laugh out loud in public.
And I was bent over because he went into character immediately. I was laughing so hard. So that's an ongoing thing. Every time we see a plague doctor, it's like
the only solution is delicious.
So for us to see the plague doctor people, I was like, oh my God.
Because we had talked about like I'm gonna be a plague doctor one Halloween and you gonna be a plague nurse.
And I was like, it's gonna be hot.
Bloody.
It's gonna be hot. My face is covered. Oh no, there's that guy.
Oh yeah, this he gave us a card. It was in your bag.
75 things.
Your bag.
I don't believe that.
Your bag.
Whatever. We apologized to him. He gave us his card and he told us to tag him. And
we'll find it.
Yeah,
we'll
tag him.
Find it and tag you. But yeah, he was dope as this like street clown, and it was very cool.
Yeah.
And so
no boss going over there. He's on clown duty.
I'm always on clown duty. And so
pretty scary.
And then yes.
Shout out to Xerxes. We took a picture of them just for you.
Just for you, Xerx. And Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. They looked so cool. And they had their little floaty eyeball.
The little floaty head thing.
Yeah.
It
was really gross.
Oh man.
I'm like, where the hell did you get that from?
Right. They made that.
It was amazing. They did a good job.
Oh. And yeah, shout out to Bobo the Clown.
Shout out, Bobo. Amazing.
He's always dope, always cool, always nice. Probably one of the best clown makeups out there.
Ever.
Yeah.
Every time we see him, he looks great.
Right.
It's scary.
Like, I think the first time we met him was at the first time we went when I was
Houston Horror Film Festival?
No, before that, when we was standing in line for Tim Curry. And he was behind you.
Oh, I didn't see him though. I didn't turn around.
You didn't look at him.
So that was Frightmare.
That was Frightmare. Yeah. So
I didn't see him then, so he didn't exist to me. But Bobo is very sweet.
He is very nice.
He's
very nice.
You just don't want to look at him in the face.
If you're afraid of clowns.
Yeah. So, if you're not, you're fine.
You're right.
Actual evil incarnate. So there's that. These people.
This whole group.
Listen. When I say commitment to your character, this is what I mean. The gentleman over there in the tan pants, who is
the far right with the robe,
he's a
some kind of demon
horned beast. He was snarling.
Right, they were not speaking.
No,
they were snarling, grunting, and growling as the community.
About commitment.
They were selling it, and I loved it.
Every minute I saw them, and I just took off. And boss was like, "Are we chasing those people?" I was like, "Yes," because I don't know if they're a friend group. I don't know if they work at a haunted house. I don't know, but I know that they looked amazing.
Right,
the costumes were dope and seemingly original. I don't know that I can point out anything. Mm-hmm. The dude with is that an accordion?
Yes.
He was actually playing that accordion.
Yes, he was.
Like
he was working.
And I was like, yo, and he was like,
the tall one to the left of the group. So just behind the lady one, he had the way his costume was set up, he had the water walk.
Yeah.
So he couldn't really keep up with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because it took commitment
from this group. Shout out to
Shout out
whoever the hell they
whoever
are.
y'all are.
They are amazing.
Y'all are awesome.
Yes.
Dope work.
Loved it. I think that was the last picture.
I think that was the last picture before we exited.
Wait.
Oh, I took this because that is a ski mask.
Yeah, Boss hadn't seen it. I was like, what the ghetto stripe is this?
Like, look, stripe in a ski mask. Come on,
ghetto. I was
like,
and Boss was like, yo,
run down on you. Because remember in the movie he did pull out the blick.
He did. He was for sale, everyone. So if you want to get a gremlin with a ski mask who is ghetto, there you go. We've seen that place before.
We have. If I see him again, and he ain't expensive.
Yeah, he's probably expensive though.
Right.
Because those are quite big.
Right.
They're quite big. And they had lots of little figures and stuff. So as a whole, we really enjoyed ourselves at Texas Frightmare. It was an amazing experience, as it is every year that we go.
Mm-hmm.
By far my favorite horror con, other than Houston Horror Film Festival. I love you guys.
Yep. Shout out to Johnny.
Always. But I really, really enjoyed it. We got to see lots of celebs. We got to just exist in the space where I feel the most comfortable, which is horror. You have all your horror fans, and as we've always said, at every horror con, there are the nicest people there. They are always just so nice. Yep. And it's like, for us to love things like this, everybody's always so nice, help you with pictures, help you with everything. Like, so nice.
It's like that meme out there. I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but there's like two authors. One, it makes the darkest, most depressing, violent shit, but when you see them, they are the happiest, brightest, run through a field of flowers, smiling people. And then there on the other side is this author that makes the brightest, happiest, most wholesome, family-friendly content, but you see them and they look like a horror victim. They look depressed. They just give off an energy vampire vibe.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like that at these horror festivals. These are the nicest people, but we enjoy the sickest shit.
Yes. Yeah. But it's so awesome. And again, this is my lane. This is where I love horror things. This is once a year here in Irving, Texas, because I don't want to say Dallas. In Irving, Texas. Again, I'm pretty sure they signed a contract, so they'll probably be at the convention center for a while. Mm-hmm. There's parking.
Or as you called it, what is it? What'd you call the building?
I don't remember.
Mm.
What was it?
You called it the TP building?
Oh, yeah, because the top of it looks weird. It's like, and it looked like a coffee filter that was used. Like, it was so weird. So it was a dope thing. But there's parking, there's eateries up and down the way because there's a lot that's over there.
Yes.
So you can actually stay in that area when you come to town. And the convention center is right there. The air condition works. They use all 3 stories of it. We didn't go upstairs because that was where the autograph signings and the photo ops and stuff were. But lots of space, lots of opportunity. Like, it's dope. If you are a vendor, get with them and have you a booth. If you are a customer, go have fun. Take your kids, take your friends, whatever, dress up however much or little you want, and just enjoy yourself, because it's an amazing experience every time we go, no matter where it is. So we had a great time.
Yes. There will be more pictures that we couldn't show here on the Instagram. So go check that out here. Yes. You can also check us out here on Spotify podcast, and wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. You will be able to see this on YouTube as well. Yeah. So thank you for coming. We had a lot of fun at Frightmare. Yes. Always good. We'll be back next year. Hopefully it's not on the same weekend as Comic Palooza. So thank you for coming. We will see you in the next video. Peace, everybody.
Thank you.